Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're going to be working in the front yard. I know I'm not in the front yard now, but we have some people here mowing the lawn. We've had some neighbors doing it for us. It's kind of a favor because my husband helped them out and they will not let us do it. They come here every week and do it, and they've been doing a really good job, so it's nice. So they're getting started. So I wanted to start talking to you out here instead of in front of them with all the noise. So anyway, we're going to be working in the front yard. I'm going to take out all the pansies, and I'm also going to take out all the bulbs that are in there too, because when I pulled those bulbs out earlier, they were just in the ground because the ground was so dry because of our drought. So we're going to work on shoveling all those out of there and getting that done. Let me show you where I'm going to clean up. We'll probably trim up some boxwoods, even though it's supposed to get really cold the next couple days. I just have to do it. I'm just gonna do it. Then we're gonna plant some annuals in there. So let me show you the front and then I'll show you what I'm putting in. Okay, here's what I got going on here. I was gonna move this nepeta in the backyard, but I think I'm gonna keep it because I was gonna plant these unplugged so blue, but I think I'm gonna keep these because I decided I'm going to be doing the Mini Vista hot pink, and I'm so excited I found this. I was gonna do pink cloud and try that out, but then I really wanted something more vibrant, darker pink in the front, just to make more of a statement. And then I saw these, and I had actually asked a guy at a local nursery if he'd ordered these, and he said he hadn't, and so I was so happy when I found them at J&J. So these stay more compact, so I'm gonna get like 6 to 12 inches, and I feel like in this area it can be kind of tight, and so I like to have something that's a little more compact. Sometimes the Super Tunias, the regular ones, not the Mini Vistas, can take over the whole area and then even come clear out here, which is nice, but not exactly what I want. I like to look a little tighter, and I find myself coming in here and kind of trimming them back a little bit. So I think these Mini Vistas are going to be perfect, and I love that they have this dark pink color, and so it's kind of like bubble gum, maybe a little bit darker, so it should be really nice. So I'm excited about those. I have quite a bit of those, and then I have some Diamond Frost Euphorbia. I think this is Diamond Snow. Yep, one of them got mixed up, but that's okay. So as you can kind of see the difference in these, and I'll talk about that now. But the Diamond Frost is a little airier that you can see here, and the Diamond Snow's a little more compact, so you can see a little bit more. And I love the names of those because it kind of tells you exactly how it is. But that's so nice. So somehow I grabbed one of those, but that's totally fine. So I'll kind of plant these intermixed with these a little bit to add just a little touch of white. And then behind it, I'm going to add these marigolds, and they've been in here for a long time. They're ready to get out. And these are the white African marigolds. So these are a little bit different than the white swan that I started in seed and I planted in the backyard. I think they get about the same height, so they are a little bit taller, which I like. So I'll put them behind these, and I think the yellow and pink is going to be so cute because this year I'm doing pink, yellow, purple, and peach, and a little bit of white as my colors, which is really fun. And I love pale yellow. These are maybe a little more neon than the white swan, but I'm going to try them out. They maybe have a hint of green in them and maybe are a little darker than white swan. It'll be fun to kind of compare them, and I'll take some blossoms off of both of them this summer and compare them a little bit. But I wanted just that pop of yellow. You can see how yellow does just really pop when you look, and so I think it'll be fun to have that intermixed in between with the purple in between. And the nepeta won't bloom all the time, and so maybe I'll put in just a couple of the unplugged blue. I haven't exactly decided yet. But first thing I'm going to do is come in here, take all these pansies out, dig out all the bulbs, and then I'm going to come and trim up the boxwoods. Even though it's supposed to get pretty cold in the next couple days, I just want to get it done. Maybe I'll wait on these ones and just do these and see what happens, because I want this area all cleaned up. And then from there, we'll get to planting. And it'll feel good to have this out because I feel like it's kind of busy and I just want something a little more simple, which this pink and yellow will give me. So it'll be perfect. So let's get cleaning this out right now. I am for sure not getting all those bulbs, but I did my best. I don't want to turn up too much, and then I have to be careful because this wire's here, and I did carefully put the wire here, but this was kind of doubled up in here, so I just pulled it back out of the way so I don't mess with that. I always seem to mess those up. And then I'm gonna lay the plants out now, and I'm trying to decide I might limb up that maple tree, one limb. Actually first, I'm gonna finish raking that mulch back and we'll do the boxwoods, and then we'll lay things out. I don't want to trim all my boxwoods. I'm not going to do those right now. I'll just do those after this cold little snap, and then we'll see what happens. But I do like them when they're like that, and I like them midsummer when they get a little fuzzy. So I did prune them down back a little bit harder. Sometimes I leave them a little fuzzy, but I left them a little tight, but then they'll look really good this summer. And we'll see if they get hurt by the frost. Well, it's gonna be 39 degrees, so I think it's gonna be fine, but it'll be a test. And then I'm gonna smooth this dirt out and lay everything out and see how I wanna set it up. So the reason I took the time out to smooth that out, I like to carve out this edge and make it slope down a little bit so the water kind of stays in there and catches. I don't know, I just think it looks nicer too. You can kind of tell here where it's a little sloped and then there's a little bit of an edge here. I just like to do that on a lot of my flower beds if I can. That's gonna be so cute. I love that. And I'm already thinking about next year, and I kept thinking I want to do purple, yellow, and orange. Wouldn't that be cute? What would I do without pink? It would change things though. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of alternate that euphorbia, and I kind of just put it in between every couple of them. And then as we got over here, I alternated it here, and then I'm just left in these white pansies. We'll see how long they linger, but that looks good. And then there won't be clumps like that of the marigolds. I'll try to spread them out a little bit and even put some back in between the yews. And I cut the yews back a little bit because they're starting to grow forward. I like to keep them light and airy so they don't get dead in the center. And so I just do like a light hand pruning every year. This year I'm not even gonna do that much. This one seems to be struggling a little bit for some reason, but I just cut those back a little bit so they don't interfere with the marigolds, and I might have to come in and cut them back a little bit more. So we'll just kind of dot the marigolds in the back, and I don't think I'm gonna add any of that unplugged blue because this will kind of bloom in and out, and it's doing really good this year. Right now it's really good, and then it'll kind of peter out, but then we'll have the marigolds with it and it'll be just fine, I think. We'll see. Let me plant these and see how it goes. Okay, got that done. That was kind of a big chore. I don't know why this bed is always a chore, but I got it cleaned up and a few boxwoods trimmed. And like I said, I'll wait to do those a little bit later because it's supposed to get cold in the next 2 days. But it's been such a nice day out here. I will plant in this weather all day, every day. Oh, it's not hot, there's no sun, it's just pleasant. A little bit humid, but I'll take it. Okay, so love the yellow. It just pops, as you can see. And those are gonna get pretty tall. They're gonna get 24 inches tall. I wish they'd kind of stay a little bit shorter, but it's okay. They'll be a little taller than the yews, which might look a little strange, but I just really wanted to use them. I don't love like the bright yellow marigolds. I like the orange and pale yellow. They're the only ones that I really want to use. They're just hardy, and we'll see how they do. This is kind of part sun for a while, and then it gets really hot afternoon sun as summer progresses. So I think they'll be just fine, and I'll probably be having to cut them back a little bit too, I imagine. And I love the pink and the yellow and the purple. It's so cute. So I'll be a little sad when that fades, but we'll see how that looks. It's gonna be a little interesting because I did put some marigolds kind of behind each of them to fill it in a little bit, but we'll see how it looks. Hopefully it'll flush out a couple times now that it's not getting taken over by a big Supertunia, and the Supertunia Mini Vista is the best. So love the combo, love how the yellow just pops, and pale yellow is just having a moment right now, and I'm loving it. So I wanted to do it in the yard too. So I extended it all the way over here, got everything watered in, put some back here as soon as these peonies are done. These are so cute. They're starting to close up. We'll look at them when they're fully bloomed, but I wanted some here and here, and look how cute they are with my roses back there. This is James Galway. Let's get a little peek at it. So cute. Oh my goodness, so frilly. I love this rose. Some of them didn't quite open up all the way just because they got hit with the cold, but it's still pretty anyway. Oh my goodness. Oh, tons more buds to open up, so really happy about that rose. And that pale yellow will be so cute with some purple in here. This Veronica is like a purple color, similar to that, kind of like a blue toned purple. So we'll still have that blue. Love it. And then I didn't film this, but in the other part of the front, I have the Violet Ice Superbina. I love having a Superbina right here. This hibiscus gets really big. So I just planted one right here, and it should fill in this space and add that nice color. And then I had 3 more Mini Vista hot pinks, and I just put one here. Some other flowers will be blooming through the summer here, and one here and one here, just to kind of bring that color in but not be too crazy. I like to keep this area a little simple, so that'll be good. So anyway, that is it. Whew. That was a long day. Time to go in and make dinner. Thanks so much for watching, you guys, and we will see you in my next one. Bye.